Beautiful engage from Croco. I think it was...
Yeah, true, yesterday.
Where he basically single-handedly won a team fight, so the value of that pick is there. And the problem that KT had...
And I think KT are going to be in a pretty rough spot if they ever fall behind. So look to see whether they can keep things together in this early laning phase.
Because I do like the KT comp specifically into the DAMWON Kia comp, because normally it's a composition that might run into issues with forcing stuff if you're not ahead, right? Because it's short range, literally only... This is not the KT bot lane, if this is not Harp's first game, but this is a Ruler and Life bot lane, then you might just get flashed on.
Well, Canyon's going to miss the Q, unfortunately there, as Dove going to get tagged. Trying to get over. They're looking for this Diana, but Harp's going to make his way in. And Showmaker, of course, has the Shroud. It's going to be okay, but loses a bunch of his health bar. Dove very low on mana, so not going to be able to punish too much further. There's Khan here with the Paranoia up, looking to see whether he can deny this Rift Scuttler from Bang. As Beryl moves on in again. It's like a rough situation here for KT as teleports come forward. Khan, though, goes down very, very low, has to flash the Sonic Wave as the Paranoia brings him all the way back in. First Blood will go over to the Lee Sin, though, as Showmaker is looking to try and tidy it up. Gets exhausted, though, and now Doran here at about half health. Showmaker having to defensively ult away, and it's a good fight for KT.
Really well done by KT. KT play a proactive early game. They're not afraid, right? And it is DAMWON Kia, so doesn't matter what the game's going to be. Never going to count them out.
Okay, yep. Flash out here from Doran. Not going to be wasting any time out of Ergs, which is a technical term. I want to apologize by saying first mythic, because that's just straight up wrong. I said first mythic. As we've got a fight coming in here, Moonfall comes down, and this is the dive potential that we were talking about. It's a decent defensive equalizer, but Doran is going to be able to teleport in, and Noah is going to even out that trade. So jungle is dead on both sides of the map. We had a glimpse of what DK was capable of, though.
So good. Like, I'm super happy to see this pressure, and this is actually, we talked about, this is the opening, right, that you have against DAMWON Kia. Try to punish their bot lane.
Oh, there's the Zenith Blade. Couple of half-health members as the Shield of Daybreak held onto there, forcing the flash out from Noah. The flash forward from Beryl, wanting to get this one as they do overextend just a little bit, and in goes Dove. Beryl definitely dead, but Showmaker gonna make his way down. Flashes forward, finds the first ulti. Can he get the execute onto Harp? And Harp says no, he's just gonna back away as Dove is gonna do exactly the same thing, hijacks the perfect execution and uses it to get out. Fantastic news. Stack up all those Mountain Drakes, be able to eat some of the engages coming through from DAMWON Kia, and then continue to be better as in goes the Varus, and pop goes the Kai'Sa. Devour is going to be there. Paranoia feels a little bit silly as the Varus held onto for as long as possible, but inevitably is going to be going down. Double kill for Showmaker on the Akali, and if he gets going, which he already has, everything that I said that was good about KT kind of starts crumbling down.
A bit greedy there. You don't need to kill Ghost there. It's completely fine to just poke him down aggressively, and now they might get caught on the re-engage again.
Yeah, pick for the disengage onto Khan as the Q's going to connect there. Doran having to flash away, maybe getting a little bit ahead of himself, but I do like the energy. Makes it out just fine. But that value is going to get down lower as KT setting up for this 5 versus 5, and now this is DAMWON's moment. This is where they want to really try and put it in as Beryl goes forward. There's the Paranoia. Moonfall onto 3 is fantastic, but all the buttons were pressed, then the equalizer goes down. Ghost is already dead. Khan very, very low. Beryl still just in the back line, but the Varus was taken down, and now Showmaker trying to have a good time. Manages to ult out as in goes Dove, looking to put him down, and he does so. He might pay for it, but no, he's got a stopwatch, and now Canyon and Khan having to get out of there, and KT say no to DAMWON Kia.
And a beautiful fight coming through from KT there, Atlas, because this
was so beautifully done from Blank, and we're going to see it right here.
And the engage starts on the Tahm Kench, and when I see that, I'm like, okay, this is manageable. But then look at this ultimate from Canyon. This is where normally you'd be like, oh, this has got to be over. But that defensive ultimate, the Chains of Corruption, actually makes a part of DAMWON Kia move back, combined with that equalizer that you so rightly got really excited about, makes it impossible to engage into. And this is exactly what KT need to do, because as we said, their composition, they know they're going to get dove on. It's how they play around that dive, and in this case we saw equalizer. I guess a Chains of Corruption can be used in that way. It's just, it's not as clean, you know, as a solo flare, but it's something.
This is aggressive. Khan's got teleport, and this Baron is not going down all that quickly. Chains of Corruption used defensively here onto Beryl, misses The piercing arrows, in goes Canyon, now the kickback, and he goes gold. Paranoia into the backline as Ghost ulting in aggressively. Showmaker is going to join him. The Varus is dead, but Doran isn't. He flashes away as Dove is just popping off in this one. It's the Bash Bros in this Lee Sin and the Silas, and they destroy DAMWON Kia.
Only Noah dies, and it's a sacrifice you're happy to take as KT. This is going to give them this Baron. This is also going to give them a subsequent Mountain Drake. And we kept waiting for the dive from DAMWON Kia, but that might have been the final possibility of this dive actually working out, because now the gold lead, it's so big here, Atlas.
It's just ridiculous. I'm loving what we're seeing from Dove and Doran right now. Man, they are good. And actually, like we've seen Silas's pick multiple times, and we know that Silas, there's a lot of players that have been popping off on him in solo queue, but we haven't seen that success. And finally, Dove is showing it to us as Beryl oversteps, but you think that maybe the Wombo is going to be enough, and it just isn't.
I think there was another beautiful kick there from Doran to buy time, and this is now the second time I've seen this. It feels like while DAMWON Kia have a really good dive composition, they're not actually on the same page.
Lane, and they might be able to just break this because DAMWON Kia completely out of position. It's 13-7 in the kill score. We are moving towards that coveted 10,000 gold lead. Currently sitting at 8K as here's the Paranoia. DAMWON Kia wanting to try and find this one as Canyon finds a 4-man Moonfall as Ghost gets into the backline. Noah goes golden though, and now KT with the response. Ghost is going to be taken down first. Beryl second to fall as Dove is just massive, taking on all of the carries by himself. And KT, I think they're just going to finish it right here.
It's a clean ace!
Kate, I don't know what they've been having for breakfast recently, but this change in diet, I want to know what it is because I'm going to need some. This is ridiculous. KT ROLSTER, it wasn't just the logo that changed, it's also the winning.
And my